Hey everybody! We are urgently preparing for the release of Disney's Snow White movie, which promises to be one of the most talked about projects in recent times. Here are some interesting points, not only related to the choice of a Latina actress for the lead role, but also the overall approach to the project. One well-known actor, Peter Dinklage, made headlines a year ago when he criticized Disney for the double standards and hypocrisy associated with the new Snow White adaptation. But now let's focus on the fresh leaks from the set, which caused a real shock among viewers. So, in case you're not aware of it, Disney has become active in reshooting its legendary cartoons, perhaps considering them a golden asset that can't be spoiled. The example with the new Little Mermaid is probably known to everyone, and it's still relevant now. The movie is expected in the spring of 2024, and last year we learned about the choice of Rachel Zegler, a Colombian-born actress, for the role of Snow White. But this choice caused a wave of outrage, as many believe that she is not suitable for objective reasons. But Disney was not going to change its decision and prided itself on being progressive. However, here's something to note. The leaked footage of the filming, published by the Daily Mail, was indeed shocking. Their article with the headline "Snow White and the 7 Politically Correct Comrades" expressed discontent and criticism about the alleged political adjustments in the plot. This added more uncertainty and disagreement among the audience and raised more questions about the future of the movie. So we'll wait for further news and see how Disney handles these challenges and criticisms. Of course, Snow White already promises to be an extraordinary project, and we look forward to its release to see what's behind it. The first scenes of the new remake of the classic Disney show feature the princess walking with a motley group of merry men, and the Dale article reports that the 7 dwarfs will be replaced by magical creatures in Disney's Snow White remake. The lead role of the fictional princess in the movie will be played by Rachel Zegler. For the first time, she will be portrayed with companions who are a unique mix of genders, ethnicities, and height, and the costumes will be inspired by Snow White's iconic yellow and blue outfit and red cape. A vibrant group of people dressed in colorful clothing and carrying work tools were spotted on set in Bedfordshire, presumably their new companions. Disney announced the replacement of the original 7 dwarfs with some sort of magical creatures in an attempt to avoid reinforcing stereotypes, following criticisms made by Peter Dinklage about previous adaptations. The screenwriters, in collaboration with Greta Gerwig, the creator of Barbie, also decided to change the plot, abandoning the traditional prince and focusing on Snow White's strong, autonomous personality who dreams of becoming a leader. This new prince, who will replace the classic prince, is named Jonathan. The main star of the Snow White remake is Rachel Zegler, an American actress with Chinese-Colombian roots. Her choice for the role has caused different reactions in the community, as the original fairy tale describes Snow White as a girl with white skin, like a snow maiden. However, Rachel emphasized that she is not going to bleach her skin for the role and that the movie will present a fresh story of a strong young woman. Some viewers were surprised not only by the choice of the actress, but also by her companions in the role of dwarves. In Rachel's company there are characters with normal height, except for one exception, and even a woman, which is perplexing. Questions have also arisen about racial diversity, but such changes in the remake evoke different points of view. Ultimately, the choice of the actress and the change of characters in the Snow White remake is causing a lot of discussion among the audience. The movie was an interesting experiment and a new interpretation of the famous fairy tale, leaving questions about political correctness and interesting changes in the story. Dinklage's position seems to have won out, and Disney decided to replace the gnomes with some hipsters sipping smoothies. Interestingly, Disney claimed last year that they consulted with the stunted community early in production to avoid reinforcing stereotypes, but now they've taken a different approach to these characters. As a result, Snow White's new 7 companions will be more like the trolls from Cold Hearted or The Hobbit. They will have 2 legs, 2 arms, a face with eyes, nose and mouth, but they won't be just people. Disney actively warns against racism in its films and cartoons, including Peter Pan, The Jungle Book, and others, to avoid causing unpleasant situations. However, despite trying to be politically correct, the Snow White remake is getting mixed reactions. Rachel Zegler, who plays the role of Snow White, is absolutely thrilled with her role, similar to Halle Bailey, who played the role of Ariel. She is excited about the opportunity to play this character and states that this interpretation of the fairy tale is something unprecedented. She realizes that not everyone sees a Hispanic Snow White, but believes it is important for Hispanics. However, many viewers, myself included, are skeptical of this adaptation. Character changes and control over political correctness often distance movies from the original source and cause frustration among the general public. Many feel that such experimentation can lead to failure, despite efforts to do things right. It is important to consider the desires and preferences of the audience that ultimately makes a movie successful. In general, everyone is entitled to their opinion, and we can continue to discuss this topic. It is important to hear different people's opinions and respect their points of view. Perhaps our discussion will lead to new and interesting perspectives on the movie and its interpretation. We all hope that in the end the movie will leave a pleasant impression and will please its viewers. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel and put a like if you like the video.